everybody, it's Jeff with AZ Camera Reviews, and today we're going to be talking about the Transpeed TS5801 Soundbar. Now, I've used other Transpeed products in the past, and I like them. They're a very reputable company, so I figured I wanted a soundbar for my television set. This isn't overly expensive, and we're going to check it out, see how it sounds. So let's open up the box and see what's inside. My trusty knife, we'll cut the tape. And basically the soundbar comes, I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's inside foam, and then the soundbar is right here. So let's see if we can get that out. This looks like you've got a remote control. You've got some different connectors, which we'll get into later. I'll break these parts out and I'll show you what comes in the box. Here's a power supply. It's a transformer. And let's see, so we'll pull this out. Whoa, it's packed kind of nice, pretty tight. And here's the soundbar. And here's a manual. Is there anything else in there? Nope, that's it. That's what the inside of the box looks like. There's a piece of foam in the middle that kind of sandwiches in the box. So I have to say it's pretty well packed. This is what it looks like. It's got 6 drivers on the front. Let's take it out of the bag. Now at first glance, it looks really nice. The design is pretty. The only thing that I would say I would like to see on this would be a front grille. The only reason I say that is if you have children or anything like that, they're going to want to stick their fingers in these speakers and they probably end up ruining it for you. Whereas if there's a grill across the front or something, they're less apt to want to see what these things do. So let's see, on the back, you've got auxiliary in, you've got an RCA in right and left, and then you've got your power, and then you've got two ports on it. You've also got something to hang it up. You've got 2 small holes here so you could put it on a wall or something. And on the front here, you've got Bluetooth controls. So if you want to adjust things, you probably can see it. Like I said, I haven't turned it on yet, so I don't know. But you've got that wireless control, so you probably can control play and pause and fast back, fast forward, fast rewind, and also your volume up and your volume down. And then there's little lights here for USB, Bluetooth, auxiliary, RCA, and surround. There's also a USB on the right-hand side as you face it. And there's also a headphone jack. Like I said, from just examining this, it looks pretty nice. It's not overly heavy. The one thing I would have liked to have seen on the back would have been an optical input into this, which would have been really, really nice. So I'm going to hook it up and let's see what it sounds like. So we finally have it hooked up to the television set, and I'm going to play you just a couple of seconds of sound because I don't want to get into copyright infringements. So here's what it sounds like. I think it's got a good rich sound. It doesn't have heavy bass, but I think it sounds good for the price. I would probably equate it to a soundbar that's probably like $200 to $250. I've listened to a few soundbars over at a few stores, and for my ear, that's what it sounds like. Anyway, some upgrades I could see on the next generation of the soundbar is, number one, I'd like to see some sort of protection on these drivers. Maybe put a little round screen on the front of each one of these, or maybe even a snap-on cover that's material. I think that would look really, really slick. Also, the wire mesh on the front would probably look really, really slick. That would keep, if you have kids or pets, from poking into these drivers, which could really, really hamper the sound. I mean, nobody wants punctured drivers on their soundbar. The other thing I would say is I would really like to see an optical input on the back of this. The reason being is my television set has an optical out, as a lot of television sets today do, and it would be really nice to have a digital optical output to go into this as opposed to an analog output. Presently, I'm using the RCAs from the back of my television set, and this came with a cable that's RCA to the auxiliary in, which is a 3.5 millimeter mini jack. So that's what I'm using right now. The other way I could have gone is RCA to RCA. So I'd come out of the TV with the RCA and go into the back of this with the RCA. The sound is good, but I think it would be better with an optical in. And the reason why I say that is when I feed these speakers Bluetooth from my cell phone, they sound awesome. So I think with an optical input, they would sound really awesome. Anyway, that's how I see it. I'm Jeff with AZ Camera Reviews. Please like us, please share us, and please, most of all, please subscribe. Until next time, bye-bye.